Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I just thought I'd give you an update on my garden, my yard, and of course my elephant ears. So this little section here is where I do a little planting it. I just finished doing that, but let's see what's in the greenhouse. I forgot to water some things one day. I was really busy, so it was a real hot day too. So right here my bell peppers got a little yellow, but I may give them some organic fertilizer to help get them back in shape because they've only had thus far the manure, but I see something growing there. You see it? Yeah. Then over here, these look a little better and I can actually see it flowering already. So I'm expecting some fruits, some vegetables very soon. So these are my green bell peppers and yellow bell peppers. Over here are my onions. They got a little dry, but they came back. I have more onions here and then more green peppers. And this little project here is what I saw on YouTube where they put the onion in the water and then cut the top off. It's finally sprouting. And yes, that's a lot of grass. I got to go in there with my little hand scissors and cut some of it off. These are my coleus. I still got some left. I grew way too many. I got three of my marigolds left from seed, and then these are petunias. I'm gonna put those out. More of my green bell peppers. And these are the green bell peppers that I grew from seeds. The other ones in those raised beds I purchased from the grocery store. This is my thyme, and then my cilantro. It just needs help. But that's what's left in my greenhouse. I'm going to get the rest of these coleuses out of here and the petunias and just have edible items in the greenhouse. My yard. That's our little shed where we keep our tools and my patio. And this bench is one of my thrifted items. Very inexpensive. That little area I think looks really cute. What do you think? And these are just some of my lavender and my purple petunias. But if you see the bench, it's only half of it. This is the way I purchased it. And my husband power washed it. Looks fantastic to me. That's his forever home. And you guys, look at my coleus. You see it? Those are my coleuses. Shh. I grew them from seed. And these are the flowering marigolds. I purchased those. The ones that don't have a bud on it are my ones from seed. But I want to tell you about my elephant ears. You see my partial sun? It's going to hit the ears and then go back out. And it was on them all day one day, and I thought they were burning. And I'm like, oh my God, my elephant ears are burning. And what do I do? So I started moving elephant ears around the house, I started moving elephant ears around the yard. Look at it. See, it just looks pitiful. That one ear. And I says, what am I doing wrong? You know, I may have to put them all by the front door. And this one looks a little better, but guess what it was? Come on, I'll give you a second. Okay, I'll tell you. When I fertilized my elephant ears in the house, it was a diluted solution in the same containers, but when you go outside, it's a different ratio. My elephant ears are hungry. Look at it. Oh my God. I thought it was the sun. But then all of them would be burnt like that if it was the sun. Because that sun in this area, when it comes, look at this one. See, this one just started. So I turned it around. Look. You see that ear right there? Look at it. Yeah, they're hungry. So I haven't been giving them enough nutrients. So I'm going to do that. Because I didn't think the sun against my house for a couple of hours would hurt it. But when they're hungry, it does hurt it. So I'm going to fix that. You guys, these are my geraniums. I put three bulbs in this pot or tubers, whatever you want to call them, and they're finally starting to flower. I really got to get. I think I need to get them out of there and put them in their own pot. But look at my coleus; it's from seed. That's that chocolate gum drop or whatever you call it. Beautiful. I grew these guys. Look at, oh, I pruned them in another video. Go back and check that out. I waited too long to prune them. I really don't have the correct lighting, but overall, I'm okay with it. So this is how it looks over here thus far. And I'm not buying any more concrete pots or heavy pots. They're just too heavy for me to move around. And with these elephant ears, when they're being temperamental and they don't want a whole lot of sun, you got to move them around. Well, plastic pots moving forward, so plastic pots moving forward. If you see them right there, those big pots, that's where they're going to go in. My husband went and got those from Home Depot. So let me show you my other elephant ears on the sided house. So here on the side of the house, these have really suffered. Now this is just one mammoth bulb, and it was doing so well, and then all of a sudden, disappeared overnight. And there was no sign at night. That should have been another indication of he's hungry. He's just hungry. So I'm sorry, bud. I'm gonna fix you. I know you may not go back to your glory, but you'll produce other leaves. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm so sorry. Anyway, let me show you the other ones. And those white pots, I transplanted these into this pot about 2.5 weeks ago. This is the second pot, so I'm going to wait about another 2 weeks. And those big black pots I showed you in the backyard, they're going to go in there because he doesn't have much room. But this, guys, is my caladium. He's trying to come. Maybe he's hungry too. I better get him something. I'm not quite sure what this is. I'm not sure if it's a caladium or an elephant ear, but see, look. That doesn't even get much sun over here, and he just looks so bad because he's hungry. This ear, yeah, we're going to give you something to eat. And him too. Look, that's my biggest ear. Look at my hand. And I'm killing him. And I have huge hands. And look, he's much bigger than my hand. He could have been bigger than that if he had been eaten properly. But anyway, let's try that. And if that doesn't work, I'll just keep on researching and figure out something else. If you have stray cats, get one of these. This thing is so sensitive that it was literally picking up the cards from the streets. And yeah, the streets are not that far from here. So it's been working so far. You see the streets up there? I don't know if you can, but and this pot right here. See, look, all I did was walk by. Haven't seen a cat in a few days. Look at my coleus. Look at it. Mm, look at my coleus. That's a dragon something. And look, guys, I bought me a cordyline. I couldn't grow it. I'll try again next year. And in with this cordyline are some Dragon Miller. And hopefully they'll get big and bushy before the fall. I don't know if that's a perennial or annual. I probably should look that up. And I got another one, those dragon, what is that called? Dragon something. But look at my coleus. Front and center. Front and center. And there are some more elephant ears. Maybe I can put it back there. It probably wasn't the sun. It probably was hungry. It's a big fly. And here's some of my other elephant ears right here. And let me go on the other side so you can see them. You see? They're hungry too. They're starting to turn it on the edges. They don't look healthy because they're hungry. So I'm going to turn them around though. I usually turn those because the sun gets a little hot up here. And then you guys remember that plant in my greenhouse I told you I didn't know what that was? Look, it's a dahlia. So in this part are three dahlia tubers. So I may have to give them more room as well. I didn't know what it was until it flowered, but it's a dahlia. And these are some of my succulents. Will not grow those again next year. People say they're easy, they're easy. More succulents, but they're really not because you think they need water, they tell you not to, and anyway, too much stress for me. But guys, look at these proven winter color blaze ridiculous coleuses. Definitely buying two more of these next year. This is the ridiculous, and I have two plants in there, but I forget the name of this one. It's only one plant. I'm definitely going to get two next year for this pot. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll go back there and put some of my coleuses in there with it. Yeah. And over here's another ridiculous, just one. And these pots definitely need two. So next year's coleuses will have two plants in this pot. And of course, those are those velvet petunias. They're just beautiful. Maybe I'll try and grow those too because they're absolutely gorgeous. And then up here, I got this is one of my marigolds from seed. It's just real tall, but no flower yet. But I'm real proud about that one. And then I think that's a petunia, and then one of my coleuses. But yeah, and here are my other marigolds. I purchased these, and I've been adding some of my coleuses in there too. But I think it looks cute. So thanks for watching. Bye bye, guys.